Hello, I'm Julia Walters with Kingman Regional Medical Center, and you're watching our COVID-19 update series. Today, I'll be giving you our numbers. As of February 17th, we have tested 557 patients in the last week. 72 have come back positive. We have 32 patients in-house related to COVID, and our 7-day rolling positivity rate is 10.87%. I'm here today with Will McConnell, President and CEO of KRMC. We have questions for Will about the status of COVID in the hospital, vaccines, and community updates. Hi, Will. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Julia. Glad to be here.
So compared with where we were about a month ago and toward the end of last year, our case numbers are significantly down. Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, we actually hit a high about a month ago where our rolling 30-day average was in the low 30% range. And thankfully, we've come off that high and we've learned a lot through that process. There were many times we were at or near capacity from both a staffing and a census standpoint. And like I said, we learned a lot through that time.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what we've learned and how KRMC is prepared to handle another surge like that?
Absolutely. So depending on who you listen to nationally, there may or may not be another wave based on the UK variant of COVID-19. What we did learn over the past month was how we can shift, move, and otherwise reorganize where the COVID unit is, where the non-COVID units are, the throughput, and really how to stretch and manage that level of capacity. So from another surge perspective, I think we're well positioned. And the bigger concern would be making sure that our staff have the necessary breaks to recharge and refresh for another round.
Of course. So in the interest of preventing more surges, KRMC began vaccinating our employees first at the end of last year. And so far we've given 1,915 shots to employees, and then 65 shots to first responders in that same tier. And now we're moving on to phase 1B. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so phase 1B is 75 and older. And really, we worked with the county as early as last week to try to see how we could really step into that space for Kingman as a whole in the 75 plus category. As you talked about the numbers last month and where we are now, we really had an inward focus for vaccination as well as staffing and making sure that we were taking care of the surge. Now we feel much more comfortable reaching out into the community to continue those vaccinations because ultimately our desire is to see that downward trend continue. And the more people we can get vaccinated, the higher the likelihood that we'll maintain that downward trend.
As of today, February 17th, if you meet that criteria, if you're in that age group of 75 and older, you can call KRMC Quality Management for an appointment, and that phone number is 928-263-3945. Are there any other messages you want to give to our community?
So essentially, I just want to say thank you for the support from the community, but also the sacrifice and dedication of our staff. We hope we get to a point where this all fades into the background, but right now it's continuing to go on and on. It feels like we've always been in this space, and that can cause a level of fatigue around personal protective equipment, as well as diligence in hand washing and social distancing. So the thing that I would say to the community and our staff is just remember to be vigilant around the use of PPE and how you're interacting with others while we continue to try to get ahead of COVID-19 and put this in the rearview mirror.
Will, we just want to say we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us and to address the public and our employees today. We're really grateful that you're here.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
This has been a KRMC COVID-19 update. If you have symptoms of COVID-19, as always, please visit our website to complete a virtual assessment with KRMC Care Anywhere. If you have questions you want answered as part of our COVID update series, please email us at share@azkrmc.com. Until next time, stay safe and healthy.